Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How'd everybody do today? How'd everybody do? How's everybody doing? I took one trade today. I took it on gold, and it was basically a break-even trade. I'll show you guys exactly what I did. Nick is still in this long on NQ right now from this M5 inverse fair value gap, targeting the relative equal highs above here. Yeah, relative equal highs. That should hit, but the delivery I hated. That should hit. I think he's break even, actually. Hold on. He should be break even at this point. I'm going to assume. All right. So what I did on gold was this. So I'm going to remove all of my stuff. Let's clear out. Honestly, let's just reset. Let's reset. All right. So narrative from higher time frame, obviously, was a daily bullish fair value gap. Right here. We had an SMT within that fair value gap at the lows from the previous day on Tuesday and Monday. Obviously, there is an SMT at the highs, but in regards to how gold has been trading, I'm expecting higher time frame key levels to stay intact. So what I wanted to see was what was going on the intermediate term time frames. Go to the hourly time frame. This is the SMT here. And then overnight, we had this previous day, we had this crazy drop. We created an hourly bullish order block. This one here that we're actually still like respecting in a way. The price action overnight during London, we set in an SMT here like this at those lows, higher low on silver, just like that. Then we had a crazy drop at 9 o'clock, which tagged us down into an hourly bullish fair value gap right here. We had a lower low set in on silver and a higher low set in on gold. So I was watching price after this when we created this SMT. Then go to the 5-minute time frame. I got in on gold when we closed above this down close candle here. Like this. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. I put my entry here, my stop loss at the low, targeting a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Actually, I was targeting a little higher than that. I wanted like a 2.67. God, I cannot get away from that fucking number. Those relative equal highs above. That's what I was targeting. So I wanted a little bit more than that. I wanted like this, 2.63. Next candle tagged me in. So I was in there. And then we had a good pop right there. And then at this point, I think it was the next 5-minute candle closure. Was it this one? It was this spot. Yeah, it was a 15-minute candle closure at 10:30. 10:30? Yeah. At this point, I dragged my stop to the 15-minute candle low right there. So I had like 2 points of risk onto the table, basically break even. And then price ended up going down and taking me out, is what it is. Is what it is. But that was worth a try. It was worth a try. And it was basically, I lost nothing on that trade, so it's fine. Dude, indices looked horrible, bro. I'm going to be completely honest with you. After I saw this move, like Luke, indices were really bad. After I saw this from the Microsoft AI news, like I immediately like I was just not I didn't even take this gold trade that I took here. This wasn't even on my funded accounts. Like I literally didn't even log into any of my accounts today. I took that on an evaluation trade from Lucid. That was it. After I saw this, I immediately got turned off because why? Why did I get turned away from the charts today? What the fuck are we doing on a intermediate term perspective on the 4 hour and even the hourly? Even if I get rid of this, what are we trading away from? Like, tell me right now, what are we trading away from? We have relative equal lows here. We have the S&P 500 trading within the Monday's daily candle range. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, inside daily candles. 4 hour time frame. We are literally doing nothing. The Dow Jones is the only one that's moving with energy, but even price doing this, I don't give a fuck. Like I literally do not care. Like I will not give a shit about a move when it's doing nothing that is clear to me. This price action today was I could care less about trading indices and how we're moving currently. And even though the Dow Jones did move with speed, I won't be taking any sort of piece in this. And like there was a 4 hour SMT. There was a 4 hour SMT at the lows here. Like the S&P 500 did run out that low, that corresponding low here. And if you go to the 15-minute, the Dow again did have like a down close candle that cleared liquidity and then closed above. But if I'm going to fucking get in on YM, this is the down close candle that did it. And that was the candle that got hit with the Microsoft news. Bro, this candle, if I wanted to get in here, the risk is it's almost 200 fucking points. Like I'm not doing that. And even let's say like I did mean threshold of the order block, I would have been stopped out. If I did this, even mean threshold of the order block is still like 83 points. And the next 15-minute candle after confirming at 9:45 went and would have stopped out. So fuck that. This price action on indices was ass. Nothing that I could have considered on any like funded accounts. Gold was something because I had daily and 1 hour framework. So I was daily 1 hour M5. So I had all my time frame alignments there. I didn't get what I needed. I didn't get what I needed. Ugh. But yesterday and today, price action has just been really shit. And if I had to give any sort of preference, like I do think that price could do this. Like that. I think like a double purge. Because you're literally just trading within a range here. Your risk manager from Blue Guardian? No, you're not. If you are, my bad. The States. Gideon, confirm that right now. Is that person lying or no? I believe the Elon Musk. I think gold is best to trade like 8 a.m. You guys are on the same sort of time. I completely agree. This is the only sort of case scenario that I could see on indices right now. It's the only thing. Vic, you're telling me, bro. Did you take anything today? Dude, should I start looking at RTY? Bro, some of you guys need to work on your English. Bro said take whey today. The only whey that I know is whey protein. What do you use for Vic? What do you use for RTY? YM? Or are you using all three? Or just YM? Interesting. I literally see BM traded. What? I see BM and Garrett traded. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on. What? Wait. No way, bro. This is stupid. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for confirming that, Gideon. I didn't know. Dude, wow. I guarantee Brandon caught this too. Dude, if I saw that, now this is clean. This is clean. What, Vic, you gatekeeping, and you didn't want to throw it out in the chat while we're live trading? Didn't want to just mention it? I think Sniper is lying that I am risk manager. Haha, thanks for confirming. I'm so confused. I'm going to act like I'm not even reading this. I'm focusing on these charts, okay? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Bro, this is filthy. Vic, why didn't you say anything in the chat? You would have gotten roasted? Bro, I was looking and forcing gold, but thank God I didn't get a stop out break even. Or thank God I didn't get a stop out on like full risk. This is good. All right, so that's clean on the hourly. Was there like 90-minute too? There was 6 hour as well. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, you're Vig. You're gay. Vig, fuck you, bro. This is actually stupid clean. Like this is really clean. But I would have had to buy after the confirmation. Damn, Vig, bro. This is clean. Oh my God. Ew. This is gross. And the risk to reward was so much better too on RTY than it was on. Oh my god, dude, this is filth. Dude, this could have been cocoa beans, and I would have traded it. All right, this is getting added to the watch list, and I'm tweeting it out right now. That is ridiculous. Hold on. Vig, it's on Twitter. Why can't I find your Twitter? Vig, what's your Twitter? It's not even like I'm gatekeeping it. This is filthy. Damn. And NQ and ES look like dirt. This was the cleanest trade I've seen all week. Okay. Got it. Yeah, this is such a clean move. Daily SMT, hourly, 4 hour, 6 hour, 15-minute order block, 5-minute, V-shape, IFEG, and OB. This is gross. It even dropped low. Oh my god. 10 a.m. even dropped lower to then go higher. That's fucking gas. Oh, Torado, if you were in this too, I'll freak out. Oh, good. You just caught YM fire. I can't believe you held this from me. This is so filthy. How does it work in regards to contracts? Someone tell me that? Or Vig, tell me what's the risk? RTY has SMT with the Dow, apparently. What's the risk on these bitches? Oh my god. Yeah, I would only trade minis on this thing. It is? Let me see. It is the same? Ah. Okay. This is tough. This is fire. Well, that's on the watch list now. And I'm hoping that I can trade it sometime this week. Now we have more options. And I can do this. Beautiful. What am I eating? Peanut butter and sourdough bread with honey. What's up, OJ? Everybody in the chat, how do you guys trade today? How did you guys do? Win, loss, break even? You guys struggling today or you calm? I wonder if ES was NQ. Cookie, that's honestly how it appears. NQ and ES look like, and then YM and RTY look stupid. I need to like back test this a little bit. Loss in N. What does that mean? How was RTY yesterday? Also, I need to add my what the fuck is my dividers? Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, you closed Y? I'm good. Still in longs on NQ. NQ and ES look tricky, man. We might have to do a back testing kick session on RTY. Use just RTY and YM. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I think that would be fire. I did not like. I hated these NQ and ES this morning. I hated it. It was not good. I can't do it tonight. I can't do it tonight. I think when like the last 2 weeks of December, we'll probably do it like next week. Maybe next Tuesday. Because I'm busy tomorrow and Friday, and I'm away this weekend, and then I come back on Monday, so I'll be back available on Tuesday. Tuesday. I do have a date tonight, which is crazy. I don't know why. I have to pick up a bottle of wine, and I don't even drink wine. Am I nervous? No. I think she is, though. I think she is. You were waiting for NQ to take out the low. I wanted NQ to run the relative equals here. And then I wanted it to go higher. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that it's probably just going to slow grind higher. I'm not going to lie. I just, this thing looks like, this just looks so bad, bro. It looks so bad. Wait, what's going on here? She sounds easy. The one that I'm talking, yeah, I mean, she's easy for me. I mean, I'm not gonna, fuck. I don't really want to say it. I'm going out with someone that I shouldn't be going out with. She could be watching this. No. People that you just don't bring back around. You got one part of that right, Luke. No, Luke was, no. One part of the thing was right from Luke's head. I have multiple X's though, so you can't automatically think that it was the one that like everybody thinks it is. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not the one that you guys are thinking about. It's the one before her. I have two X's. And they look relatively similar. The one that I'm taking out, no, I broke up with her before I went to college. I literally was, I commuted my first year of college because I was with her. And no, she's blonde. She's blonde, blue eyes. It goes no other way. Both of my ex-girlfriends are blonde, blue eyes. So I stayed home with her, and then I found out that I was going to live and move at college. And I literally pulled up to her crib like 2 weeks after I found out I was going to do that and live at college. I pulled up to her house. I said, I'm breaking up with you, or we need a break. Actually, I didn't even say I'm breaking up with you. I said, we need a break. Yeah, that's it. She takes the necklace, like the Pandora necklace that I bought her, and just fucking rips it off. Falls to the ground crying. And I'm just like looking at her. I'm just like, shit, what did I do? And then next thing you know, like she's like, can I come visit you? Can I come visit you? I'm like, no, you can't. Like, no, you're not allowed. And then 3 months later, I get another girlfriend. So that's how the cookie crumbles. I was more mad that she broke the fucking necklace that I gave her. So rude. Hopefully it's revenge in a good way. If you don't, if you pick it up what I'm putting down. I'll be safe. I have an air tag on me, so if I get kidnapped, people know where I'm at. How old am I? I'm 27, dude. I'm old as fuck. Been around the block. And then I'll put my card down and then be like, bread or buns. No, I'll just put it in my wallet. Actually, I can't put it in my wallet. Fucking, I can't. I have card holder right here. Dude, after I mean, fucking sidetracking crazy, but we have so much time. We have time. Um, right after I broke up with my last girlfriend that did the damage, when she broke up with me, I like I was fucked up, but then I moved on and tried out a brunette and took a brunette out like a couple dates, and it was fucking hard. But also, like, I'm dating like these city girls, like these girls that are like New York and just have like dads that own like companies, like Fortune 500 companies. So they're privileged as fuck. So I'm like, I take the transition, go from blonde blue eyes to brunette brown eyes, and I just notice it immediately. So stuck up, stubborn, not thankful for anything that I did, don't show any appreciation. Like, I get her shit, doesn't say thank you. Like, I felt like I was a pawn. And then I was like, no, bye. And then she was so surprised when I dubbed her. She was like, I was telling all my friends about you. Like, I thought everything was going really well. And then next thing you know, like, I'm like, no, like, I genuinely didn't think that you appreciated anything that I did. So bye. Like, I tell you right now, after trading and doing these markets and like being manipulated so many times, there's no girl out there that can manipulate me more than these markets. So like, I'm numb to the pain at this point. I'm numb to the pain. I haven't tried to date a Latina, and I don't think that I will, unless I go to Colombia and I find someone that's like fine shit. But who knows? NQ's pushing though. Same with yes. Anybody that's from the Discord, Nick's trade should. I mean, he's break even on this thing. This is like a set and forget type of position. Going to these highs. I really did hate the delivery that we got today. Really did. It was not smart. Or it wasn't clean. But OG, you're in it. You're at break even in it. Gold will probably just do some bullshit for the rest of the day. RTY will probably. Vig, are you still holding RTY or are you closed out? What do you mean suggestions? Suggestions for a newbie, like in regards to trading, or what? What kind of suggestions are you looking for? Where did you take the loss on gold? OG. I mean, I don't really count mine as a loss, if I'm being honest. I'm counting it as a break even. Please. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Don't get a girlfriend while you're unprofitable. That's a piece of advice. That is a piece of advice. Manage access. Editor. First trade was taking was beyond the same thing. IFGG breaker. Okay. Yeah, that's why I faded indices. I mean, I've been around the block with Latinas, but I've never dated one. I wouldn't mind a girl yelling at me in a different language because she's mad and I have no idea what she's saying, so I could just sit back and just eat popcorn and just look at her. You know? Yo, I took YM and closed it. I took YM as we closed above the 15-minute. Damn, so you're in here, bro. You're in at the 15-minute OB. See, I was considering that, but the fact that the stop loss placement was just crazy, I just didn't take it. Like 189 points is nuts. 1 to 2 risk to reward is like all the way up in Valhalla. All the way up here. You know? I gave a breakdown earlier on gold, but I'll give another one for the people that missed it. So really quick, what I did on gold was I had actually we can go top down. So top down view on gold. From what I saw, there was an SMT on the daily from the Monday low, Tuesday low. So I was looking for a continuation play after price created that SMT. Inside that daily fair value gap, hourly time frame, we had an hourly bullish fair value gap right here that had an SMT. We had an SMT divergence during London, resting here. So we had some stacked SMT on the intermediate term time frame. Now from here, all I did was pretty much execute when price closed above the down close candle here. Put my limit in just like that. My stop loss was at the low originally, like this. And then my target was all the way up to the relative equal highs above here. And then next 5-minute candle tagged me in there. And then I let price move. It did this thing. This 5-minute candle right there was when I adjusted my stop to the 15-minute candle low resting here. So I basically had like 2 points of risk onto the table. So I was like, cool. And on top of that, at the same time, we closed above this 15-minute down close candle from 9:45. So I was like, bet, bullish order block. Next 15-minute candle, I'm assuming we could respect it and go higher. So I'm break even, but then the next 5-minute candle or a couple 5-minute candles come down and seal the deal right there. So is what it is. And then obviously right now it's kind of just chopping around, consolidating. Don't really care too much about it. But that was the trade on gold. That was the gold trade. That was the gold trade. It's a trade that I would take every time it presented itself. I was happy with it, and I was happy the way that I managed the risk behind it. So I was cool. I was cool. And all my analysis will always look the same. Indices was something that I just couldn't get behind because there was just not enough for me on NQ and ES. The Dow Jones was something from that 15-minute order block here. Just the stop loss placement was just way, way too big. I couldn't bring myself to do that. But if I saw and if I was trading RTY and if Vig told me, I would have taken this. But nope. What are you going to do? Yeah, no, I did because I was just trading in retrospect to the order flow that was given on the daily. Daily key level with SMT, I'm going to assume that price is going to continue based off of how the daily candles have printed. I'm assuming that this is just reaccumulation to then go higher. I'm just trading the trend. Price wasn't in a consolidation. The 4-hour was chopped around. It wasn't too clean. It wasn't something that I took on my funded accounts. I took this on an evaluation. So I didn't have like my funded accounts risked on this trade. So I thought it was worth for me to try it on eval. So I did. Lost 2 points. Is what it is. Is what it is, man. Is what it is. Am I going to swing that on gold? No. I'm out of that. I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I think Bitcoin goes down to 75K. I'm sorry to say that. I don't want people getting hopes up. Like, we've been ripping lower. And price could probably trade a little bit higher. Maybe to like this daily bearish fair value gap here. But until we start like annihilating all bearish PD rays, I would think otherwise. Or if there was like an SMT at like these lows here with ETH and Bitcoin. I'm just looking at this from a higher time frame perspective. We're getting a little bounce when all we've been doing is trending lower. And we're getting a little pop. I can't call the bottom here yet. Do I invest in crypto? Yes. But I've been out of my bags and holding USDT until we run here. And then I think we run here. What's up, Tall? Good, brother. Last month, I'm up. Like, I literally think I said this in the last streams that we did together. Like the last month, I could have been done trading for the entire year. Like literally. I think I was on an 8 trade winning streak up until yesterday. And yesterday I only lost 0.3 R. Like I've been on an absolute heater. Last month was fucking amazing. We were on fire. I do have a trade breakdown from Monday's trade coming on. I do have a trade breakdown coming tomorrow from Monday's trade or from Tuesday's trade. How do I manage risk so good? Experience, I could say that. I just know my conditions that I thrive in, and I know my conditions that I don't. And I know when I should be taking a trade, and I know when I shouldn't be. Because if I can look at a chart and identify a draw on liquidity and identify where I can get into a trade within the first 10 seconds of looking at it, then I'm like, bet, I'm ready to go and put some risk on the fucking table. But if it's taking me like more than a minute to analyze price top down between daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute M5, I'm not doing shit. You know? Any trades? No, dude. No trades. No more trades today. I'm sitting on my hands right now. I'm sitting on my hands. How do you maintain psychology when you're about to hit stop loss? First of all, one, you should be, if like you can't, like if you don't feel well or you feel very anxious when you're in a trade, what you should be doing is setting and forgetting your positions. So execute the trade after you do your analysis, trust your analysis, set an alert at your stop loss and your take profit, and then close trading view and walk away from the charts. Do something else. Play some video games, go for a run, take a walk, go to the gym. Whatever you got to do that keeps your mind off of the charts. Whatever you got to do. If you could do that, boom, you're good. Take care, brother. I'll see you in the live stream tomorrow morning. Should see NQ move higher from here, though. Hopefully make its way to those relative equal highs. The grind has been super slow on these, but it's moving slowly but surely. Yeah, like literally close the charts and just occupy your time in some other way. I tried to do that once. Went to the gym all 2 hours. Only did hit TP or SL. Literally do the analysis, accept the risk, and walk away. And you should be fine. I still can't get over how clean RTY was. RTY was so clean from the 30-minute, the 15-minute, the 5-minute. This was so nice. I stopped trading EU and GU like literally. I haven't taken a trade on that thing like in probably over 6 months. I haven't traded FX. If I went on my YouTube channel, FX trades, last one was AUD CAD over a year ago. It depends. Depends on what time frame I'm executing on. It could be 5 minutes, or it could be 15, or an hour. As long as I'm looking, it depends on what my targets are. Because I'm looking for daily objective points. Like, let's say, like, I'm in NQ or ES, or if I was in YM, what's the daily objective? The daily objective would be the previous daily high, right? Or the daily external range high, just like this. That would be my draw on liquidity. Once price reaches that point, I could say, all right, cool, I'm done. I don't care what happens after that. And it doesn't matter to me how long it takes to get to that point in price. You know? Ooh, this thing doesn't look good. You're in a loss today? Back off from the charts. How do you deal with a losing streak? Feels like I'm not the person. I'm not the person from 1 month ago. It's ridiculous. Are you journaling every trade that you take? Make sure that you're doing that. Are you doing exactly what you were doing last month? Following the same process? Executing accordingly based off of how you were last month? The biggest loss that I've ever took in my trading journey, what did it teach me? Don't over leverage or don't full port your account. Yeah, don't do that. I sat in the tub of my bathroom with the shower running, and I literally was sitting down cross-legged while the water was going on me. And I think I didn't move for 30 minutes. And before that, I was sitting in a parking lot contemplating life for like an hour. Because I thought it was so stupid. But that's what happens when you swing for the fences. Stopped journaling after big wins and got my ass handed to me. Tried random strategies. Yep, there you go. There's your answer. I'll tell you right now, a lot of these mistakes that you guys make, it's your own fault. I mean, I hate to say it, but the only reason why you're failing to make forward progress is because your own mistakes that you just like want to like continuously lie about. You need to be true to yourself if you want to actually win. Don't bullshit around. Don't fucking come into a day and click the button 15 times and then wonder why you're not making any fucking success or why you're not making any money because you're doing stupid things that unprofitable traders do. How long did it take me to become profitable? Well, the first year of my trading, I made money. I made decent money actually, but it was through options trading. And then after I kind of strayed from options because I wasn't consistently making money, I was having big wins, but I was having big losses. But obviously, like I was able to hold a decent amount of my wins, which then led me to transition into foreign currencies. And then when I started trading like prop firm accounts, uh, it took me I think it was a little bit over 2 years, like 2.5 years from when I first started prop. And then like I was trading like supply and demand, and then I found ICT, and then ICT was wait, what just happened? ICT took me. Oh, gold just fell off a cliff. Good thing we got out of that. After trading ICT, it took me like a year and change, like a year and 3 months. That was back in 2022. Do I know all about T trades? I was on FaceTime with him this morning. I was literally on FaceTime with him this morning. Yeah, T's like one of my closest friends in the trading space. All of like the OGs of like I know all of them. We're all close together. We all have the same goal. We all trade relatively similar. We have different strategies, but that doesn't do anything different. When is T going to do a face reveal? I don't know, man. I've been telling him for so many times that like just fucking do it, but it's on him. It's on him. Me and T both were mentored by MMXM. Yeah, this price action is crazy, bro. Do I know Ralph personally? Yes. Ralph slept at my house. Ralph slept at my house. We're all close together. What graphics card am I using? I have no idea. An NVIDIA one? All I know is that my buddy that lives in Philly, he built this thing for me. He just told me what to buy. I bought it and he built it. I'll probably be back in Miami. after the new year, because I got a bunch of shit coming up, a bunch of stuff coming up from now until the end of the year. Ralph said you like the gym a lot. I live in the gym. If I didn't go to the gym, I'd probably be in jail. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably go insane. The gym is what keeps me sane. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm trying to get these Lucid accounts passed, and then once I get those passed, I should have just shy of a little bit over 2.5 million. Like 2.25 right now. I copy trade like 30, will be like 35 accounts if I'm including the evals. That's why I'm very picky when it comes to my trades that I take. Like last week, I only took one trade. I took one trade. I don't care if I'll go an entire week without taking a trade. It doesn't matter. I don't come into the day. I look for reasons not to trade. I don't look for reasons to trade. That's a big difference. But you'll also grow out of that issue that I know a lot of people have where it's like you feel like you need to be active in the market all the time and like you're in the addiction phase. Like that's like you're most vulnerable. You're most vulnerable to losing money. Well, there's max allocation for prop firms, but like you can be max allocated once you've maxed out every single prop. The typical number of accounts that you could have is 5, but Apex is 20. Oh, shoot. It's 11:59. All right, let's figure out what we're going to say for the giveaway. What are we going to say for the giveaway word, huh? What were we going to say for the giveaway word? Oh, I got a funny story for you guys. This is actually hilarious. I don't even care that it's 12 o'clock. I'm going to extend it a little bit. I was at Costco buying like groceries and like shit that I needed, and I had to buy some Christmas presents too. I bought like a TV for my brother. But I'm like checking out and paying for everything there. And first of all, why the Costco doesn't accept Amex, which is fucking ridiculous. So the guy says, dude, you've spent like X amount of money here in the past year. Why are you not an executive member? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why am I not an executive member? He's like, dude, like you get like X amount cash back, blah, 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 blah. He's like, go to this desk so that they can upgrade your card. And then some kid from my high school is a bag boy that's checking out all of my shit, or not checking out all my shit. He's on the cash register line over, and I'm here. And he looks at me and then he walks up to the guy. He's like, there's no way this guy spent that much money. And I'm like, wait, what? I know you. And then he laughs and like I dab him up and I'm like, damn, that sucks that you just heard that I've spent like thousands of dollars here and you're bagging the stuff next to me. I was like, shit. That was pretty embarrassing. But anyways, let's do the word. Let's do the word. Yeah, hopefully him hearing that maybe did a number for him to do better. Okay, I got the word. It's 2 words actually. Let's say it in the next let's say 20 seconds. No, it's not Costco, and on top of that, you're spelling it wrong. You're spelling it wrong. This is how you spell it. And also, there's the executive member from Costco. That should be a metal card. All right, 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gym time. 2 words. It's gym time because I need to go to the fucking gym. Got it. Okay, it's is Bora J2993 and then Louis 6173. You guys can see it right there. Right below the blue person that said Costco. See that? All right. Gideon, there's the people. I'll send the screenshot, but live stream tomorrow, same time. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Don't do anything stupid. And wish me luck tonight. And I'll give you the tea tomorrow during the live stream. Take care, everybody. Be safe. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow.